Hello everybody, it is Not Too Old Gamer with Agrarian Skies 2, Episode 3. Hopefully in this episode we're going to get the cobblestone generator up and running so that I don't have to uh, use all my saplings to make dirt, to make cobble, to get going. I've put, let's see, 5 I think, cobble through the crucible. And I've got just over a bucket, 1,000 millibuckets of lava ready. And a couple of things, I expanded this platform a little bit. I cut down that step that was going up to the tree area before. Expanded this platform out just a little bit and built this guy over here. We've got 4 blocks. Hopefully, if I did this right, this is going to be a very simple cobblestone generator. Did a little bit of fishing, realized that I could make food a little more efficiently, so I'm hoping to do all those things in this episode. Did enjoy, I managed to pull an old pair of leather boots out of the little river when fishing. I found that pretty funny. A raw snapper. There was another fish somewhere. Where did I put him? And maybe I put him with the food. Yeah, there he is, a raw carp also. So yeah, got some things going on. So the first thing I wanted to do is make a little bit better way of making bread. So if we look up bread, all right, we've got a couple ways we can do it. We can do it with 3 wheat, pretty normal. We can also cook dough, right? Flour or dough. Specifically AE2 wheat dust or Pam's Harvest Craft flour. Pam's Harvest Craft flour is a mixing bowl, fresh water, salt, and flour. Mixing bowl is planks and a stick. Right? Salt, we have our pot, which can be combined with water to get salt. Fresh water is, we saw how to get that. Basically, you put a water bucket on the crafting grid and you get fresh water. That leaves flour. Flour can be made with a mortar and pestle and wheat. Now, I had forgotten that there's actually this pestle and mortar from Botania that can also make flour. So I'm going to make that real quick. It's a stick, a plank, and a bowl. A bowl is 3 slabs. So let's build that real quick, and then I'll show you why we did that. Right, I don't have enough wheat right here to make a regular loaf of bread. So first up, make some slabs, then make a bowl, then make pestle and mortar. We add that to the wheat. We get 2 flour. Okay, now I need a mixing bowl. And that was this recipe. Alright, we take the mixing bowl, the flour. We're going to need some water. And this is where this pot's going to be helpful. Right? The pot plus 2 waters gets me 2 salts. I add the salt and the water. I get 2 dough. The mixing bowl, the pot, the mortar and pestle are not consumed. Those are tools. But anyway, I throw the dough into the furnace, and instead of those 2 wheat giving me 2/3 of a loaf of bread, they're going to give me 2 loaves of bread, which is kind of cool considering I'm kind of hungry. Awesome. And we'll save that one for later. Another thing I did was craft some of the charcoal down into fuel pellets. Fuel pellets are cool because one of them smelts one item. Okay, to make a fuel pellet, all you need to do is put a charcoal or coal onto the crafting grid and you get 8 fuel pellets out of it. Then you can just load those up into the furnace. And there we go. Alright, so now we've got food's working out a little better. I'm probably going to need a place to put some of the cooking stuff. I'll just throw them in here for right now. I'm going to have to get a little better organized. I made another bucket. There's a good reason for that. The other thing I wanted to do was be able to use the potatoes a little better. And potatoes right now are a morsel, right? That's a pretty low-grade food item. And what I'd really like are French fries, which is a nourishing light meal. Potato, bakeware, and salt gets me fries. So how do I make bakeware? 8 bricks or nether bricks makes me some bakeware. So let's do that. Get our bakeware. Let's do that. Put it with the pot. My pot. There it is. Got the salt now. Then we do salt, potato, and bakeware to get fries. And the bakeware, like the other cooking things, is not consumed. And now I have a nourishing light meal, French fries. So, good stuff. That will help me out with food. There's one other food tool I wanted to make, a juicer. That's going to help me use those melons. I need a pressure plate and a stone. It's important, these are regular smooth stones, not cobblestones. So to make that pressure plate, do it like that. Juicer is the stone on top of the pressure plate. Now I have a juicer. To use that, let's just leave some of those melons there just in case. But juicer and melon on a crafting grid, and I get melon juice out of it. Melon juice is an unfulfilling snack, but that upgrades it from, I believe, a morsel. So it's a little bit of an upgrade. Yeah, morsel to unfulfilling snack. 1 shank in half saturation versus half a shank in half saturation. So a little better. Right? But at this point, kind of take what you can get. Alright, so the other thing we've got, that's all food stuff, and food is important. Okay, get some more of that while we're at the garden. But let's get this cobble generator working, because I would really like that. We are going to lose one of these buckets. Right? Cobble is formed when water and lava meet, specifically when, let's see, the lava, is it the lava flows on top? Yeah, lava flows on top. So, I've now got a lava clay bucket and a water clay bucket. Just because I noticed this, I'm going to go over. Alright, it did note that reward is complete, so I will go and do that in a minute. So what I'm going to do, this water, I'm hoping I remembered how to do this correctly. Because if I didn't, then this is going to be unfortunate. I think I need this one to be broken out as well. I'm not 100% sure. Wow, did I get myself into a bad place here? There we go. I'm not quite sure why I couldn't get out of that, but I'm glad I made the platform too tall. When that flows over, I get a cobblestone, which I then break out with my hammer and get another one. So I'm going to spend quite a bit of quality time here grinding out some gravel, because this is how the rest of, well, a lot of resources get done. You get gravel, sand, or dust, and then feed them through the sieve. So I'm going to feed through, I think I had 5 gravel. And now I have broken nickel, broken aluminum, broken tin, broken silver, broken iron, broken lead, coal, another flint, apatite, right? Good stuff. All things I'm going to need. Now I don't have enough of the metals to show how to deal with those yet, so I'm going to sort of reorganize this space. You will notice that I lost that other bucket, but that's the way it goes. I'm going to grind on this a little bit and come back. I've also got this stone hammer I'm going to use. I can get those out as cobblestone with my pick, or I can get them out as gravel with the hammer, just depending on what I need. So I'm going to grind on that a little bit and be back in a few minutes. Okay, everybody, I am back, and just went through about a little over half a stack of gravel on the sieve. Basically, I went until the wooden hammer was done, and I've got quite a bit of ore. Let me rearrange this a little bit just to put all the stuff together. So I've got, let's see, I've got 13 broken iron. I've got 1 broken gold, some silver, some aluminum, some copper, lead, nickel, tin. There's 8 ores. I'm missing, I'm not sure what I'm missing. I think there's 9. Lapis, coal, apatite, and 14 flint. So the first thing I'm going to do before I go any further is go repair my flint tools, because all of them are kind of hurting. Get my pick back up to speed, get my hatchet, and get my mattock all repaired. Very happy about that. Great. I'm just going to leave those there. Let's see. We're okay in terms of fuel. I'll just stick the coal over here. I'm also going to put the bowls away, the bucket away. I don't need a lot of this stuff right at the moment. I do want to go check the quest book to kind of, I'm going to go ahead and eat that bread. I think I've got this one, so I'm going to claim this reward of the 2 aluminum brass ingots. That's going to be useful in just an episode, maybe next episode, not quite sure. I've got hammer time. I'm going to get some sand, some gravel, and some dust, along with another rainmaker or clay. Well, I can make clay really easily, so let's get another rainmaker. I don't really know what that does yet, but I don't know. It just seems like a better reward than clay, right? While we're actually no, I don't want to sift this stuff yet. Let's wait on that. So let me show you what to do with these ores. So as soon as you get 4 of an ore, you can arrange them like so to get that ore's gravel. Same thing with this one. right? And we get gravel. Okay, very good. Same thing, right? You get the idea. Now, you can, I believe, go and stick this gravel in a furnace and it will start smelting, but I don't want to do that. And I know I wasted a fuel pellet, but that's okay. What I want to do is hammer that down into the crushed gravel, because crushed, you'll always get 4 of the crushed from the gravel, which means you can arrange it like so, get a sand, break the sand down, and get powdered. Great. But there's a chance that you'll get more. So I didn't get any extra during that sequence, but I got one there. Instead of 8, I got 9. Right? And I can't really use that right away, but over time that could be sort of helpful. I got 2 extra there too. So now, as a result of doing that, I have just a little bit more. Now I can't go any further. The dust is it. But hey, that's still useful. And I got 15 there instead of 12. Right? It's not, it hasn't been enough to make me a full extra ingot yet, but we're getting there. 13 instead of 12. And we're to dust, so I can't really go any further. And same thing, I got just a little bit extra. So all this right here, 1 powdered tin, a crushed aluminum, 2 powdered aluminum, 3 crushed iron, 1 powdered iron, and 1 crushed tin were all extra as a result of doing that. I can now feed each of those dust blocks into the furnace, and I get an ingot. Yay. We are on our way to making metals. So, a couple of things. It would be really cool to get some way to automatically do some of this. In Agrarian Skies 1, you could build something called an autonomous activator, and then use that to automate the sieve. I think that's been changed a bit. It requires power now, and I believe I remember reading somewhere that it didn't work quite that way, so I'm not going to blindly rush toward the autonomous activator. Instead, let's read the quest book. What a novel idea. Let's check it out. Alright, so we've got several quests we can complete. We built our fishing rod, got some fish. Let's get the aluminum oreberry bush, just because I don't know, seems cool. We got flour, we get 16 bread, and let's do the reward back. Or maybe not. Why can I not claim? I am not entirely sure why I can't claim that one, but whatever. Bone crook. Okay, I'm not having any luck claiming rewards right now. And I don't really know why. Okay, well, I'll work on that. Oh, it's because my inventory's full. That's helpful. Alright, let's put the orberry bush away. Let's get those out. I'm going to need to do something to organize this a little better. So let's see. I have most of what I need to make some barrels, so let's do that. I'm going to need those too. Alright, barrels. So, better barrels from Java are a chest surrounded by wood with a slab on top. Barrels are cool because they can hold 64 stacks of one item. So let me demonstrate. We make a chest, stick the chest in the middle, run the logs on the outside with a slab on top, and now you have a barrel. I'm just going to put the fish on the crafting grid right now. And let's, what do we want to use? We'll put some wood in our barrel right now. I'm gonna kind of stick the barrel over here. So I'm going to take the oak wood and I'm going to right click on the barrel with the oak wood. Now there are 57 in there. I shift right click to lock it. Now if I take it out, you put things in and move them out of stack at a time unless you're holding shift. There's 0 in, but it still is bound to the wood. If I try to put a copper ingot in, nothing's going on. In fact, I hit the right click a couple times. It thought I was double right clicking, and so it stuck the oak logs or the oak wood in anyway. So let's move the rest of the oak wood over there because I have a bit. And now I have 5 stacks of 64 plus 49 oak wood all sitting over there, which is cool. Okay, so now I can kind of go back to what I was doing. I've got my tin ore dust ready to smelt down. Also going to want probably a chest for metals. It would be really cool if I could get somewhat larger chest. Sell workbench. I'm just looking at the types of chests that are available in the pack. Looks like we don't have the same kind of chest. Compact chest, sextuple chest, quintuple chest, double chest, triple chest. How do I make a triple chest? Sell workbench. See, it's like NEI is not picking up quite what I'm intending, or maybe I'm just not understanding how it's doing it. I'll work on that. Anyway, let's keep going. So I've got some metal going on. Okay, let's check out the quest book some more. So we got that. Let's claim our reward and use that reward bag. Ooh, some blaze rods and some ender pearls. That is really useful because I don't like fighting endermen, and I am not about to head into the nether to go find some blazes. So that's really cool. I'm going to put that orberry bush out here in the things I'm not quite sure what to do with yet, but I'll figure it out. And And I made the slab furnace. Let's get the reward bag again. A bone crook is great, but a wooden crook is just fine too. Claim reward. So we got our coal, and let's get that reward bag. And we got another watering can. That's okay. Watering cans can be quite useful. We will put the coal up. I need to get a place for food items and for hearts and other kind of quest-related items, and one for metals too. So I've got a lot of storage stuff I've got to figure out between episodes. I'm going to work on that. I just want to go through and we got our so we get 4 iron ore dust from that one. That's cool. I'll go ahead and smelt that down. And anything else that I can turn in real quick? Mossy. Got that. Hand grinding. Alright, let's see what we've got going on. So a void box. This is basically a trash can. That's what it's called, actually, a trash can. And we have a void bag. That's interesting. Automated tedium, a crafting frame. That'll be helpful. Lumberjack to chop down trees. That is also really helpful. So a lot of this stuff is going to be really cool. An aqueous accumulator. Getting repair on the tools would be awesome. Hand grinding. Grindstone. A wooden crank. I'm not sure. Okay, so this is a grindstone. Interesting. Have not used that one before. An auto stone miner with a cobblestone upgrade. Okay. So yeah, some good stuff here. I'm gonna work on that. Work on meeting the requirements and understanding a little better between episodes. Then we'll see what's going on. Oh wait, we've opened up some other stuff. So Sky Farm is showing 3% complete. How are we complete there? We built our mixing bowl juicer and bakeware, and we get 16 salt as a result. Now we've got our pot, but we need a skillet and a saucepan, which are metal based. We need a milk bucket. We're going to need a cow for that. And rakes, I'm not sure. Ooh, we're going to have weeds. That's going to be interesting. Okay, if you've left an empty crop sticks on your field, you may have noticed some weeds growing. If you're not careful, the weeds can take over the whole garden. You can get rid of weeds either by breaking the crop sticks or by right-clicking on the sticks with a rake. Later, you can mutate your crops to be more resistant to weeds. Interesting. Okay. And then we also, there are 13 different chapters to the quest book. We also have storage wars. The barrels. So we made our better barrel. We get a structural upgrade to it, which lets it hold upgrades, which is cool. Okay. And then it wants us to make a 3x storage upgrade. We're probably not going to be making these anytime in the next couple episodes. Pretty storage. Oak drawers. Storage drawers. Okay, this could be fun. Remove some of the tedium of barrels. I think I'll build some of these for the manual sifting storage and see what they look like. So I'll do that in between episodes, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for joining. If you're enjoying this, please hit like. If you've got suggestions, please put them in the comments. And thanks for watching.